Bringing people and communities together on seclosounds.org.
Your listening station.
Welcome to Seclo Sounds, UK astronomy show. It's me, Steve Whitten, here with Ross Hockham. Hello, Ross.
Back again.
We are, aren't we?
We're getting better at this.
We're making a habit of this. It's getting good.
Getting a bit ridiculous, isn't it?
I know.
Well, the shows.
Exactly, and we've got a great show coming up because today we're going to be talking about eclipses, transits, and occults.
Yep, not the kind of sacrificial occults. We'll get onto that.
Not an occult.
No, not yet, hopefully.
Brilliant. Okay, and Meteor Mick's here with us as well.
Hello.
Well, a man of many words.
Yeah, never understated is Meteor Mick. Okay, tell you what, let's grab a piece of music and we'll be right back.
Shake up the picture, there's a mixture with your days on the eventide. You got me coming with answers all of which I deny. I said it again, but could I please rephrase it? Maybe I can catch your eye. I couldn't really put it much plainer, but I'll wait till you decide. Sending you a warning silent, as if I could ever hide. Last time I
Welcome back. This is Seclo Sounds Community Radio for Milton Keynes. Steve Whitten here with the UK Astronomy Show. Number 5 or 6, Ross, I think. I've lost count now.
I know, it's too many.
I know. It's like a magazine show, isn't it? You can get back copies, by the way.
Yeah, they're all there. They're all saved. And I've actually got to download them and put them all on the website as well. So we've got them forever.
Brilliant. Okay, so if you've missed an episode, some of them are date-oriented, aren't they, because of what's going on in the skies, but most of them you can have a listen to at some point.
Yeah, generally the info bit's usually the same. You know, there's always eclipses and transits and things like that, and meteor showers. It's just that the date might not be right because obviously it's happened back in August or something like that.
Brilliant. Well, you mentioned eclipses and transits. I like what you did there, Ross. That was a good little link.
Not bad,
well
not
done,
bad,
mate.
eh?
No, that's good. So,
before we start,
yes,
I have actually got you a little present.
No
a
way.
little rummage in me sack.
That's not a joke book, is it?
No, God, no.
But he doesn't need one.
It's here somewhere.
Come on, Ross.
Because a little birdie told me that you were trying to learn about astronomy.
Oh, look at that.
So I've got you a little course in astronomy book.
Oh, you little star.
So now
you can to see what I did there.
You can go out in your garden. You might actually know what you're
amazing.
looking at.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you. Oh, that's fantastic. I don't know what to say.
Oh, don't well up. That's my job.
I'm filling up. I'm going to Turkey next week, and the
I'll
skies
take
there
it
are
with
really
you.
good.
There you go. It has got southern sky stuff as well.
Yeah, fantastic.
So there you
brilliant,
go.
Ross. Thank you
So
very
that'll
much.
help you out, hopefully. I know your birthday's coming up as well, isn't it?
Shh. Yes.
Was it 60, wasn't it?
Shut up. No, not yet. Oh, there's my book, listeners. That's fantastic.
We
Thank
can
you
put a
very much.
picture on with you of it.
Yeah, we will. We will indeed.
Right,
so,
better
has it
get
got
on.
about eclipses in there?
There should be eclipses, yeah.
Good. Well,
And actually, why not?
Okay, well, you tell us a little bit about what is an eclipse then.
Well, I think there's kind of two types. There's a solar and a lunar. So the solar one, what happens is the moon passes in between Earth and the sun, so it kind of gets in the way. And as it passes through, it just happens to be the right diameter to block the sun. So it's just enough, far away to block out all the light. So that happens, and it's called a total eclipse if you're at a certain part. We'll get into that a bit later. Sometimes it's a partial, because if you're not right in the totality, which is literally where the shadow goes, if you're a few thousand kilometres either side, it will still go across, but it won't be a total one, but you'll get to see maybe like a crescent as it goes across and over the sun. So it only happens on a new moon as well, obviously, because the moon's moved in front of the sun, so all the shadow is on that side of the moon.
Right.
So that's that one. And then you have a lunar one, which is a little bit different, because the moon passes the other side of Earth, so it's actually behind us. So as it's going behind, the shadow of the Earth goes across it. So it kind of disappears, but it doesn't actually disappear. Because of the refraction of light around the Earth, it actually goes a sort of reddy colour. And it goes really dim and red, and it's really cool to see. I think one happened recently.
Ah, right, okay.
And I've got pictures, so if you want to go on the website, I might be able to stick them on there for you on Facebook.
Yeah.
I was up all night photographing that.
Yeah, it's about 2 a.m, wasn't it?
It
Or
was,
something ridiculous.
yeah.
I was meant to be off the next day, but for some reason worked through in a first aid course in London. So I got up at 2 a.m. for an hour, enjoyed it, and then had to go back to bed. But yeah, and then
You're up and down most nights anyway, Mick, aren't you?
I am indeed, yeah. For different reasons.
always peeking out. Yeah, so that's if the umbra, which is the main shadow of the Earth, goes on it, that's what happens. But if it only sort of glimpses the shadow, which it does sometimes. Now, I think is it penumbral? Penumbral. I'm happy with penumbral.
All right, okay.
You were right, by the way, with the ecliptic and elliptic.
Oh, was that?
Yeah, if you listen to what show was it? Is it the Pluto one?
Was it Pluto? Yeah,
One of
Pluto.
them, yeah.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Yeah,
If you listen to number 5, I was wrong and they were right. Which doesn't often happen.
Right.
So yeah, so that's pretty much the two types of eclipses you can get.
Fantastic. Okay, and we've got one coming up, haven't we?
Yes, there is one. There's one coming up on the 16th. Now, I think...
Of September, that is.
Yeah,
2016,
September,
in case
apologies.
you're listening
Yeah.
to this next year.
Which happens to be our show at Emberton. I've got a presentation there
Oh, right,
at Emberton on the 16th, which is in Olney.
Right.
You can get all the information on our Facebook group or the website. And, hopefully we'll be there. And it looks like it's just as we start, the moon's going to rise, but we can go into that a little bit later.
Right.
So, should we talk about the last one?
Yes.
Yeah, I was there.
Wow.
Happily.
See how excited he got.
I know, I can't help myself. It's sad, isn't it? Sitting in a field during the day. So yeah,
Brilliant.
the last one was March the 20th, 2015, and I think we can talk about that after.
Fantastic. Well, let's go and have a piece of music. So, great.
Martin breakfast mess. Yeah. Let's play Twister, let's play Risk. Yeah. I'll see you in heaven if you make the list. Yeah. Now, Andy, did you hear about this one? Tell me, are you locked in the pond? Andy, are you goofing on Elvis too, baby? Are we losing touch? If you believe they put a man on the moon, man on the moon. If you believe there's nothing up their sleeve, then nothing is cool. Moses went walking with the staff of wood. Yeah. Newton got beaten by the apple. Yeah. Egypt was troubled by the horrible asp. Yeah. Mr. Charles Darwin had the normal mask. Yeah. Andy, did you hear about this one? Tell me, are you locked in the pond? Hey, Andy, are you goofing on Elvis? Hey, baby, are you having fun? If you believe they put a man on the moon,
Well, welcome back. This is Secular Sounds. This is Steve Whitten here. UK Astronomy Show with Ross Hockham, founder of UK Astronomy. Just quickly though, Ross, how can people get hold of you if they're interested in finding out a bit more outside of listening to the show?
Well, the easiest way is just the Facebook group. It's just UK Astronomy. It's on there. Loads of people, about 1,500 now, I think. Swelling in numbers.
My
They're all
word.
chatting there and helping each other.
Fantastic.
We've got a website, www.ukastronomy.org.
Yep.
And also you can email me if you like, info@ukastronomy.org.
Fantastic. And you're on Twitter as well. Did you mention Twitter?
I'm not sure there is a Twitter. I don't know. My wife is dealing with all that stuff. So if there isn't, there will be.
The legendary
Yep.
Frankie
We will
Hockham.
get on there. Yeah. She's the
her a little-
brains behind the beauty.
Give her a little shout out. Is that the right way round, Mick? I'm not sure.
I'm not convinced.
Sure that was the right way round, but anyway. Okay, so we've been talking about eclipses. Ross, when was the last one?
The last one was March the 20th, 2015.
Right.
So there was a total eclipse, but in the UK it was only a partial, which means that pretty much as the moon went across, it almost made the sun look like a crescent, so like a crescent moon.
Right.
It was still pretty cool though, and definitely worth going to see. I think it's probably the best one at the moment. The next one's not for a while. As I said before, the moon's diameter and distance from us just happens to be about the same size as the sun as it goes, in relation to where we are. So it actually covers the whole thing. So it actually turns day to night.
Wow.
Which is eerie. Can you imagine our ancestors seeing something like that? They'd be like, I think the Vikings actually, when it used to happen, they used to all stop and scream at it and shout because they were trying to scare it off. I think they thought it was a wolf or something trying to swallow the sun. So that's what they used to do. Yeah, so totality occurs in a very narrow path, which is where it goes completely dark. And it usually kind of drifts across the Earth all round. But the partial bit, which is what we saw, is actually visible thousands of kilometres either side.
Right.
So you can still see it if you're, 1,000 kilometres apart. And we luckily were. The last one passed across the North Atlantic and then kind of up to the Arctic Ocean. So there wasn't really many places to see it. I heard the Faroe Islands are meant to be quite good there. And there was another one, which I can't pronounce, which I think was in Norway or something like that. But yeah, so that was really good to see. And I was actually there. I was out.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so I was out. I was at Emberton, which is my home from home. And I watched it through a filter, so I got a special filter on there, and I could slowly see the moon drifting across the sun, and it lasted a few hours.
It's important to stress that actually, we all know this, but if you're new to this, clearly don't look directly at the sun.
Yeah, don't look at it with your naked eyes, let alone through a scope, because it will damage them badly. You'll end up going blind, so never ever use